Cantab Connect Research is the cloud-based Cantab product allowing researchers to sensitively and accurately measure brain function across key cognitive domains. This video provides a quick demonstration guide to using the software to carry out cognitive assessments on an iPad. Once you have followed the desktop user guide to create your study and user accounts, open Cantab Connect Research on your tablet and log in using the email address and the supplied password. After the first login, you will be asked to change your password so you can make it something memorable and secure. When users log in, the system knows what kind of user they are and what level of access they have been granted. For example, some users can be configured so they are only allowed to collect data but not create new studies, such as research assistants. When logged in, the organization name will be displayed in this bar, and the user's name will be displayed here. The study name will be shown here. If collecting data for more than one study, users can touch here to view active studies and select one to collect data for. All information and data is encrypted and stored securely. The home screen shows whether the device is online or offline. Data can be collected even when your iPad is offline, for example, if collecting data out in the field. Cantab Connect Research only needs to be online in order to access and review data, so that all of the assessment data can be synchronized to ensure it is accurate and up-to-date as possible. It is now quicker and easier than ever to add subjects and collect data using Cantab Connect Research. Investigators can either enter subject details ahead of testing, then select them from the drop-down list, or alternatively, add the details of a subject at the time of testing by selecting Add a Subject here. To add a subject, fill out the required demographic details in the form. Once added, the subject can be tested immediately. Subject information can be configured on a per-study basis. For example, set a study up to select testing language, record date of birth, gender, years of education, medical history, and any other information that is required, and this data will be then collected for every subject in the study. To ensure any inclusion and exclusion criteria are adhered to during a study, users can set limits on the demographic details in Cantab Connect Research too. For example, in this study, participants under 18 are excluded. If a subject who is under 18 is entered into the study, a notification message is displayed. This functionality can also be applied and configured on a per-study basis. Once subjects have been created, they are ready for testing. A drop-down list allows subjects to be selected if created ahead of their first visits, or to select subjects who are returning for subsequent visits. The list can also be filtered to make it easier to search for subjects in larger studies. The selected subject details will then be displayed and the testing session can begin. Cantab Connect Research contains a number of cognitive tests which allow investigators to access key cognitive domains. The tests used and the order in which they appear can be configured to match specific study requirements. Cantab cognitive tests are the most sensitive and validated assessments of brain function used by the world's leading experts and research centers to make new discoveries and maximize the chance of successful studies. Tasks are language independent, objective, and administered automatically to reduce variables that might impede data quality. All data is securely recorded, scored, and uploaded to a cloud storage platform compliant with GCP and 21 CFR Part 11 standards for electronic records and signatures. Once the data has been collected, researchers can enter their password to access the data. The password protection prevents subjects or unauthorized users from accessing the data. Study results are automatically scored, stored, and ready for analysis immediately after collection. Using the review function, the data for each subject and each testing session is also available to view alongside any observations. Multiple iPads can be used to collect data for a single study, all using the same configuration and assessment settings to keep data consistent. When connected to Wi-Fi, the data from each testing device is synchronized so that all study data can be accessed and analyzed in real time from anywhere in the world. Data for individual subjects can be viewed from the review screen. Researchers can search by subject to view all of the completed visits to see outcome measures and performance observations for each of the tasks. To access the study data, simply select a report format and a CSV file will be generated, ready to be interpreted or imported into a statistical package for further analysis. For more information about Cantab Connect, visit www.cantab.com or contact the team at Cambridge Cognition.